Hey, Nonsensical Know-How here. Today's topic is going to be about No Man's Sky and how big it actually is. In No Man's Sky, there are 18 quintillion planets. This number is so massive it's insane. Each person on Earth could have 2.6 billion planets all to themselves. Let's attempt to put this number into perspective so it sinks in. On Earth, there is an estimated 7.5 quintillion grains of sand on the entire planet. This includes the 3.5 million square mile Sahara Desert, and the 150-mile-long Castino Beach in Brazil, and everything in between. Even in a square centimeter, there is an estimated 64,000 grains of sand. The number of grains of sand on Earth is less than half of the amount of planets in No Man's Sky. Now let's see how many 4K TVs it would take to display all of the planets if each planet was a pixel. A 4K TV has about 8 million pixels. It would take 2.2 trillion 4K TVs to display all the planets if each planet was a pixel. If each 4K TV's size was 60 inches, it would take 852,000 square miles of 4K monitors to display that many pixels. That's enough 4K monitors to fill Greenland. If each planet in No Man's Sky was a byte of data, which is nearly a thousandth of a kilobyte, it would be 16,000 petabytes big. It's estimated that the big four data holders, which are Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and Facebook, have at least 1,200 petabytes of data between them. That's 1.2 million terabytes. Every day, we create 2.5 quintillion bytes of data from all sources everywhere. It would take 7 days, or 1 week, for every source in the world, which includes radars, satellites, phones, documents, computers, everything, to fill No Man's Sky with data. Still not sinking in? If you spent exactly 1 second on every planet in No Man's Sky, and you could travel instantly between them, it would take 584 billion years to discover all of them. Now, the most popular site on this topic had the estimated number at 5 billion, which is 100 times smaller than what it would actually take to discover all of them. This number is even quoted by Google and actual players of No Man's Sky. The universe is nearly 14 billion years old. You would need 42 times as much time as there's been in existence to explore all of what No Man's Sky has to offer. Modern humans have only been around for 200,000 years. If the universe was made in 24 hours, we would start existing at 11:57 p.m. Earth would have started at around 5 p.m. Are you still not grasping how large this is? How about one more compared to our universe? There are 100 billion planets in our galaxy. It would take 184 million Milky Ways worth of planets to fill No Man's Sky. If you could spawn in on any planet, which you can't, the likelihood of two people spawning on the same planet would essentially be zero. Sean Murray, the creator of the game, said this: out of 18 quintillion planets, 1.8 quintillion should have life. Every time a planet has life, 184 quadrillion of those should be real life. Every time there's real life, 18 quadrillion times should there be a four-legged creature. Every time there's a four-legged creature, 1.8 quadrillion of those should be interesting. He also stated, 1 in 100 million creatures should be truly crazy, which would be 1.6 trillion planets. If you want to see the actual quote, click here. Now onto starships. There are 4 distinct classes of starship: Explorer, Fighter, Trader, and Science. There are also AI ships, which include wingmen and larger spacecrafts than what the player can get. The appearance of a spaceship is directly linked to its capabilities, so players will be able to tell what a ship is good at simply by looking at it. Explorers are really fast and have better stealth. Fighters are good at fighting, and Trader has a large cargo capacity but are much smaller. Science, it doesn't specify. From the data collected, there are a few common things amongst them. It appears the things generated are the wings, the cockpit, the thruster, and the fin. These are the 4 things from looking at hundreds of images, changed from ship to ship based solely on randomness. However, these are not official titles and we could be incorrect. Of course, things are generated non-visually, such as engines, thrusters, shields, weapons, fuels, cargo spaces, etc. And this is also somewhat determined from the previous categories mentioned. However, while starships seem to be pretty simple to generate in only a few sections, animals and creatures seem to not follow this pattern. Fish alone, from what we saw, have 7 to 10 differences. It seems to be much more random, and we couldn't get enough data to say for sure how many differences there were, but it's definitely a lot. We hope this helped you grasp how truly epic the size of No Man's Sky actually is. Thanks for watching.